Oh fuck. Anyway, hey, what's up, guys? It's me, DarkSideXD. Uh, yeah, I know. Actually, I didn't make videos from almost kind of like a year or so. Yeah, I don't care about YouTube anyway, so it doesn't matter for me. But I was just actually, I just think it actually like I want to make a video or something like this. I don't have actually like a lot of subscribers and all this. I have like 5 subscribers, but anyway, this game, of course, you know it, or if you don't know it, it's called Maguss. It's an awesome game, of course. It's a AR game like Pokemon Go, Ingress, etc. Like these games. Uh, it's an awesome game actually. Like you see me, actually, I'm level 17. Yeah, I've been playing for a while and all this. Yeah. Before I was actually level 20, I believe 23 or 24. But the update, actually, there is an update. A lot of changes happened and all this. So yeah. Um, what I'm gonna talk about is we're gonna have actually a little talk about these games and which one is my favorite game from the AR games like Pokemon Go or Ingress or Magus as well, or Magus. Some people say it Magus and some people say it actually Magus, so it doesn't matter. Both of them actually are right. But first of all, I'm not actually getting paid to say all this. That's my personal opinion and all that, so if you have something where you're gonna think actually I got paid, I don't care actually. I don't care that much about YouTube because YouTube it's kind of like if dub right now. Sorry about the for vanity, but that is true. Everyone actually talk about like YouTube and the whole freaking changes that happen and all this. But that's not actually our problem. So I started actually the first game I started playing in AR games. It was Pokemon Go, of course. You heard about Pokemon Go, or you played Pokemon Go before. Uh, this game, like for me, it was when I started playing it. It was really good. It had a lot of hype, and when it came out, like, dude, I was actually going like with some of my neighborhood, like, of my age, like 20, something like this, because like I'm kind of nerdy, so like I love playing video games in general and all this, so it doesn't matter for me. And yeah, so what happened is, yeah, I found like this kind of groove and all this, and we started playing, and then everyone actually like we going out, plays a game, and all everyone like it was like I believe the first 2 or 3 weeks, or even like first month uh, from like Pokemon Go came out and all this. And sorry about this, I'm not sponsored actually by Pokemon Go or any kind of actually games, as I said before. I'm not sponsored. They didn't pay me any kind of money to say this. And for me, I'm just telling my personal opinion about each game. Actually, did I enjoy it or not and all this. But let's go back actually again to, oh god damn it, there is a lot of tons of BBVs right now. But anyway, uh, what happened is, for me, I enjoyed it actually a little bit. Like Pokemon Go, it was alright. I really like it. It was actually like, for me, it was like the first kind of like game. It's like this. I know actually Ingress was like much older than Pokemon Go. Like Ingress came out, then Pokemon Go came out, but I never heard about actually this. Like when Pokemon Go came out, I never heard about something called a game called Ingress and all this. But yeah, for me, it was alright and all this. Then I started playing Ingress. Both of them actually. Sometimes I play Ingress and sometimes playing Pokemon Go and all this. After the crap actually that happened in Pokemon Go, and I'm sorry about this, yeah. And if you don't like to hear cursing and all this, then don't watch actually the fucking video. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, so yeah, it was alright for me. Like Pokemon Go and Ingress, it was like an awesome game and all this. So, like, okay, Ingress for me, it's like a hardcore game. It's some people thinks it's so easy and all this blah blah blah. It's like, okay, dude, okay, but like I'm not a fucking like mathematics freaking professor who like cares about hacking and like all this kind of stuff. I just wanna play games that I really enjoy, like not too much hardcore and not too much silly game that like a 2-year-old child can play it. And that's the difference actually between Ingress and Pokemon Go. With the whole respect to both people actually, to both people who play actually Pokemon Go or play Ingress, I respect them. I don't mind actually. Both of them actually are good games and all this, but I then find myself actually with both of the games. Okay, like Pokemon Go for me, it's like it just became more repetitive. Like it's same thing over and over and over and over and over and over. It's like I get bored with it. So yeah, then I stopped actually play Pokemon Go for a while, and then I went to Ingress. Ingress, it was alright, but like I had a little bit little difficulties actually with it because like okay, this game it's kind of hardcore, so like I need someone to explain the game for me and all this. But yeah, I found actually like a couple people and all this from my neighborhood. But yeah, they play actually until now they still play Ingress and all this. Yeah, but I didn't feel it cause it was too much pain and I felt like I can't follow as actually my friends who played Ingress because Ingress, okay, they played actually from I believe the beta or the alpha or even when it came out, and I'm just still a noob and still actually started to understand the game and how the mechanics work. Both of them actually, I'm telling you, I love actually both of them. Like Pokemon Go, I had a good time with it, and Ingress I had a good time with it. But anyway, so Ingress it was really like kind of like not my cup of tea because okay, it's more like I'm between like a casual sometimes gamer and a hardcore gamer. Like I switch actually back and forth between casual and hardcore and all this. But anyway, back to our talk. So sorry about actually the notification. And yeah, so anyway, right now I'm playing this game called Maguss. Like for me, I really like this game. It has actually a lot of potential. I can't even talk. Like for me, I feel it has a good vibe for it. Yeah, this game didn't came out yet. Of course, it's still in alpha state, and it's really good. Like if you like magic and or like I don't want to compare it to Harry Potter because it's different than Harry Potter. It's like wizards, but like an MMORPG like Diablo or something like this, but with wizards. It's like if it's like for example Diablo. Oh my gosh. Anyway, if Diablo Diablo like which kind of Diablo like 1 or 2 or 3 was made, but without like warrior class or assassin class or whatever class, it just was like mage classes, and like you have this kind of different factions, like it's 4 different factions. Uh, One of them actually that I'm playing right now, it's High Moon Brotherhood, and my class is Rogue. So it's probably like I'm the more assassin type in the mage. There is actually like 3 other factions. Maybe I'm gonna do actually like a separate video about like factions. Maybe I'm gonna make like a little guide which one, or maybe and maybe a little lore about the game or about the story and all this later. But this game it's really awesome. Like when I started playing it, I bought I believe the alpha key. It was like $20, $25 was the tax and all this. It was like $30, I believe, or $31, something like this. That's after tax. The alpha key, you get it after 24 hours, like after a day. So it's real good actually. It has a lot of like freaking a lot of stuff. Like you can craft actually potions. You can of course buy stuff from shop like equipments and all this. Like I want to actually get this ring, but I can't because I don't have enough gold. But anyway, you can actually learn recipes. You can actually learn spells, of course, and like there's different categories for each spell. There is like the offensive spells. There are like the defensive or healing spells. There is actually the dark magic spells. There are, I believe, what else that I really dark arts, dark magic, empower, like the regular the damage spells, or sorcery. There is inquisition, like from the defensive, like healing, all the buff and the buff for yourself and debuff for the others. Yeah, and defensive spells, of course, like it's about same thing as well, but not actually the healing spells. It's like buffing or debuffing. Anyway, so this game actually it's really, really, really awesome actually, and that's my own opinion. Actually, they didn't pay me or do anything to me or say, oh, we're gonna pay like you this kind of amount of money because yeah, we need the shout. I'm not actually like a famous YouTuber, freaking like whatever. I have like 5 subscribers, I believe. 2 of them are actually like bought from my family and all this. Anyway, but this game actually like it has a lot of potential. I can't even talk. So let me see. Actually, oh, it's 13 already. What I'm gonna do is compare actually which one is my favorite from the 3 of the games. Maguss actually it's my favorite game right now. Without even like saying, I really enjoy it more than Pokemon Go, more than Ingress, and I'm gonna tell you kind of why. Like as I said before, it's like Pokemon Go. It's a silly game for me. With respect to Niantic, the people who play the game, of course, Nintendo and Pokemon Company as well. But like I'm giving my opinion about actually the game actually made. And do I think actually it's good? Yeah, it's good, but it's not for me. It's a failed game for me. We had a lot of promising from Niantic and from Nintendo about this game, about BVB, about stable game, about trading, about legendaries, about everything. Dude, how can you fucking release like a freaking generation 1 without the legendaries? And yeah. Oh, I know actually the legendaries just came and all this from like 3-4 months ago. But the game it's still not complete. The development team doesn't listen, doesn't care, doesn't do any shit, doesn't listen. Ingress, I didn't actually play it that much. Like the whole time I played Ingress, it was like 2 weeks, and I didn't actually talk to like someone from the development or something like that. Of course, it's same shit, Niantic, so it doesn't matter. It's same thing. Uh, Magus, I actually talked to some people actually from the game itself, like the development team. Uh, they're really nice. They actually listen, and the best thing about it when you like, okay, they don't actually like act like smart asses. In other words, SA, or like, I'm sorry about cursing, but like anyway, uh, they don't make it like kind of a big of a deal. I mean, that okay, I lost. Was still the bug anyway? So they do. They don't have this kind of like, yeah, I made actually the game and you are a customer. You paid my, like, you paid me the game, like the game fee or the game money, and that's it. I don't care about you and all this. Like, I was talking actually to them and all this, like when the game came out on Facebook, on the official page for them on Facebook, and they are really nice people. Like, I was asking a lot of stuff about the game, even it's not my own business. Sometimes I put myself in this kind of position, but anyway, they're really nice people. Like, they listen. If actually there is something with the game, a bug that need to fix, you can talk to them right away. Yeah, probably actually it's gonna take a little bit time. It depends actually about where are you in the map because of the timing and all this. So yeah, like for me, like they are, I believe, in Denmark or something like this. The company itself for mages. So for me, if I want to talk to them right now, I had to talk to them earlier in the morning and all this, but it's fine. Like, I don't want to talk. Anyway, this game is really cool cause like it has like collecting. You can craft it. Like, it's an MMO. Like, if you played an MMO before, like Diablo, like for example, Blade and Soul. What else? Black Desert Online, Conquer, Elsword, etc. All this kind of awesome MMOs actually. It's the same thing, but it just was wizards and with spells and all this. But like, it's really awesome because first you have actually someone who cares about like your opinion and all this. The development team, they are awesome. They listen. And that's what I didn't found actually in Pokemon Go. Like, how long the people who played Pokemon Go from the release of the game until not now, maybe like 3-4 months, I believe, earlier from now, got bored from the game because it was so repetitive and like you do the same thing. Oh yeah, we got the thing like the IVs and like how to get the perfect Pokemon and blah blah blah. Okay, who cares, dude? Like, someone actually, for me, I wanna actually like do a raid for real legendaries, and guess what? The first time I did actually a raid for legendaries, I never actually found someone actually playing the freaking game. I got upset from it. I got sad because, like, dude, are you serious? Like, if this is the situation for Pokemon Go, like, okay, maybe millions, 10 of millions actually play the game. I don't care. And I'm not actually talking like, oh, for example, Oh, like for example, if someone commented, for example, like this doesn't happen actually on my channel only because like my channel is still small. But anyway, if someone actually like say the comment, oh dude, like you have to move, like dude, should I move actually, for example, like to California or Florida or New York City or to play the game? Why I can't play it actually? It's like you made it actually a worldwide, or like should I move to Japan for example? Because like okay, it's like the Pokemon actually plays and like that's where actually they invented Pokemon and the series and like all this kind of the games and all that. But anyway, it's not a big of a deal. But like for me, I don't like Pokemon Go. I mean, like the first day when actually the update came to Pokemon Go about legendaries, about all this kind of stuff. It was actually a disaster for the people who were actually in the event. That they went actually to the event, it was a freaking disaster. No one, like most of them actually couldn't log in, or like it had a lot of lag issues and all this. It's like, dude, are you serious? Okay, like for example, I have like my phone, it's LG G4, maybe it's like 2 years old, but still, you know, I can move like so cool. If I clicked on something, it's gonna do it. Anyway, it's not about tech or something like this, or like, oh, I have to buy a new phone or something like that. Yeah. Anyway, Pokemon Go, it's I really like, in my opinion, and for the development team and like Niantic itself, like they need actually to fucking wake up a little bit, cause if they're gonna actually stay like this, doesn't listen to the people who play the game and all this game it's gonna actually suck more than right now. It sucks already, and they're gonna lose tons of money. Like even so, like the game maybe it's gonna like get closed. Maybe they're gonna actually end the game. Maybe like for me, the game right now it's state of dead because like I'm the only one who in my area who plays a game. Like if I wanna play it, I have to go, for example, like to downtown or like for example another state next to me to play the game and find someone actually who plays the game as well. I don't know, like it's not, it should be like, it should call, like they called it a worldwide game, so it's like why I can't even find someone actually who is in Pennsylvania doesn't play the freaking game. I should actually like go like 2 hours to downtown to play the game and all this. Of course I'm not gonna leave like my job or my stuff just for a fucking game. Like fuck it, I don't give a fuck about it. It doesn't matter for me. Anyway, so if someone actually have a question about this game, make sure actually to ask it in the comment section. If you wanna know anything about the pricing, about anything, you just go ahead and ask me or ask Maguss actually in their answers actually on, they have an Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, so you can actually message them actually anywhere of these like social media stuff and all this. And other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe I talked too much and like my words didn't make any sense for you, but other than that, like that's it. I hope you enjoy actually the video. Take care guys, and have a good night. Be safe.